You are now watching Scandalous Internet News,
Street racing in Florida, with a rental vet and a little help.
the only news organization to bring you real street racing news. And now, Peter and Gus.
Good evening, I'm Peter.
And I'm Gus, and welcome to another edition of Scandalous Internet News.
Well, folks, we're about a week away from Scandalous Street Wars in Phoenix, Arizona. And well, there's a lot of last-minute tune-ups and build-ups, not only from Arizona, but from all over the U.S. But before we get to that, Gus is going to bring you an open house package that we did. Gus, your lines are next. Read your script. I'm sorry, guys. He must have got too close to the dyno today, and I think he hasn't got all his marbles back yet.
Yeah, right, Skippy. It ain't from the dyno test. I just put these bad boys in because I didn't want to listen to your yapping all day. Sheesh. Well, we start off this week's in with another open house from Straight Line Performance. There was a lot of muscle cars, a lot of burnouts, and the streets were as sticky as your grandmama's homemade maple syrup. And there's a lot of weird things going on as well.
This woman went up a rock that was the size of her truck. What the? Oh yeah, these guys tried moving this anonymous car out of the street because it was in the way of their hole shot. Weirdos. Oh! And there go the tires. Good job, guys. All right, now since that car's kind of out of the way, let's return to hole shots.
Man, that was a great show and a great 60-foot contest. Some of those cars got out of the hole quick, although we did have to dodge some exhaust systems every once in a while.
Don't be soft. That adds on to all the fun.
I guess.
We look forward to seeing you guys back there next year.
Next, we're going to give you an inside look at preparations for the Scandalous Street Wars in Phoenix, Arizona on May 14th at Firebird Raceway. Both races from Phoenix and from elsewhere. This is the city, beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. These are the warriors, ready for battle. Some a good all-American muscle, and some are newcomers, the Japanese import crowd. This is the battlefield, Phoenix, Arizona's awesome Firebird International Raceway. Some of these guys have
Mustang LX, it's a 331 stroker, nitrous, import killer.
One with a 347, runs low nines that we're putting a little blower on.
And some have Supras. Supras that are eager to hold their records.
I got a few. I got a couple of guys local and a couple of guys back east. One of them is Sod. He's part of the Intense Camp. Tony Melber in Maryland. Got SW and Peter Block in Texas. There's guys all over the country.
So who's going to take the crown?
That's a good question. You know, I've heard recently that even Paul Afontis has a street car now that he's trying to come after me with. I didn't have the record for many years. I've had it for a couple of years now, but undoubtedly somebody will come along that's going to be quicker and faster.
Is it going to be on May 14th?
I doubt it.
As well as other Supra owners looking to take those records away, as well as settle scores street race style after the class is run. We know that there's a huge rivalry here. I think something that everybody wants to see. It's kind of like the ultimate fighting of the Supra world.
Who would that be?
That would be Sod versus Woon.
Oh.
Any predictions?
Oh God, I think he'd be scared to step up to the plate. I would love a heads up off of a flag, anytime. I like competing against SW. Peter's not a competitor. Peter's just a talker. He's a keyboard warrior. Internet guys that never do anything for themselves and want to claim fame. And you know, if you want to claim fame, put a helmet on your head and your ass in your own car and run it. Claim all the fame you want.
As you can see, there's a lot of competition and scores that need to be settled in the super community as well. They are all getting ready and prepared to go to war on the strip at Firebird Raceway. But not all of them are from Arizona, or even from out west for that matter. This is Ray, also known as Avoided Z28. He's getting ready all the way from Chicago, Illinois. Ray's street car sounds real good. Ray, Avoided Z28, also had a message for one of Arizona's finest.
Hey Dave, this is for you.
But it looks like Dave ain't scared. All in all, this is shaping out to be one hell of a battle and one hell of a party.
Look forward to racing if you come out here. It sounded like today on the internet that maybe you weren't going to come, so if you show up, we look forward to racing you. We'll see how it goes.
Be there. Firebird Raceway on Saturday, May 14th.
Damn, Pete, this event looks like it's going to be crazy. Looks like Avoided Z28's car is ready.
Yep, it sure does. That thing sounds great for a little street car. I can't wait for all this to go down, huh?
Oh, yeah. The gates will open for everyone to test and tune from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then we're going to qualifying for Pro and Drag Radial from 2 p.m. on. After those classes run, we're off to some good old-fashioned street racing. Till midnight. Drag Radial and Pro 10-5 guys must be registered by 1:30 p.m. so you can start qualifying rounds. And have your cars looking pretty. You know we're going to have this for a national television audience.
Yeah, guys, have those cars looking nice and shiny. Also, to the street racers, bring your A-game. The competition should be really fierce on both camps. Also, I want to see if anybody wants to take me up on a side bet to see who's going to win the Pro or the Drag Rail class.
I don't know about any bets, but I do know one thing. We're going to have vendors, we're going to have a Jumbotron, and a bikini contest. You forgot about the bikini contest. We'll have some street racing as well, but, you know what? I'm not even going to listen to you anymore.
You have just watched Scandalous Internet News, the only news organization to bring you real street racing news. Thank you for sinning.